I never believed in the supernatural until I inherited my grandfather's old record player. It was a clunky, antiquated thing, but it had a strange allure I couldn't resist. One night, as I was rummaging through the attic, I found an unmarked vinyl record tucked away in a dusty corner. The moment I placed the needle on the record, the room seemed to shift. The music was unlike anything I'd ever heard, haunting and otherworldly, with a melody that twisted and turned in unnatural ways. As the music played, I felt a creeping sensation, as if shadows were stretching out from the corners of the room, eager to encroach upon my reality. I brushed off the feeling, attributing it to an overactive imagination, but as the days went by, the music began to seep into my dreams. I found myself wandering through endless corridors of shadow, pursued by faceless figures that seemed to glide rather than walk. Each night, the nightmares grew more vivid, more terrifying, and each morning I awoke with an overwhelming sense of dread. The record player had become a fixture in my life, an obsession I couldn't shake, and I began to notice strange occurrences in the waking world. Objects would move when I wasn't looking, and I often caught glimpses of movement in the corners of my eyes. Desperate for answers, I sought out anyone who might know about the record. An old music historian I contacted seemed intrigued but quickly grew silent when I mentioned the melodies. He urged me to destroy it, warning of its dark origins and the tales of those who vanished, swallowed by the very nightmares it conjured. I was skeptical but terrified, torn between curiosity and fear. That night, I resolved to play the record one last time, determined to face whatever truth it held. As the needle touched the vinyl, the room plunged into darkness, and the music warped into a sinister crescendo, wrapping around me like a suffocating shroud. The shadows came alive, pulling me into a realm of endless night where my nightmares had substance and form. I fought to turn off the record player, but my limbs felt heavy and unresponsive, as though I were submerged in a viscous sea. Panic surged through me as the faceless figures closed in, whispering in a language I couldn't understand. Just as I felt myself slipping away, the music stopped abruptly. I was back in my room, the record player silent, the needle resting at its starting point. But I knew I wasn't alone. My reality had shifted irrevocably, and the nightmares now lurked just beneath the surface, waiting for the music to summon them once more.